Okay, here we are, looking at Doom on the Game Boy. Now, in my first video, I said that there were two exclusive levels on the Game Boy Advance, and there are. They're Map 16, the Tower of Babel, and Map 17, Hell Keep. Now, you may think, well, they sound very familiar, and they do. Tower of Babel, even though there's a famous PC level, famous for, a big cyber demon in it, loads of rockets, rocket strafing, and multiplayer mayhem. The Tower of Babel on the Game Boy Advance version is completely different, as is Hell Keep. For a start, it's not called Hell Keep in the game. For some reason it's written Hell's Keep. But so the Tower of Babel is famously at the end of episode 2, and it leads you into episode 3, and it does here. But for whatever reason, they took out. I'm assuming it's a technical limitation. They took out the Tower of Babel and replaced it with a new level, also called the Tower of Babel, not the same level. Full disclosure, I played Doom on the Game Boy Advance a long, long time ago. I actually had the cartridge, and I don't think I may or may not have finished it. I remember it got super hard right towards the end, and whether I finished it or not, I can't remember, but I finished Doom so many times, it all kind of blurs into one. So I possibly finished it. I do not remember this level at all. I don't think I got this far, because when I read that there's a different level in here called Tower of Babel, it didn't ring any bells, so I don't know if I've seen this one or not. I may have quit before I got this far. One last thing about Doom on the Game Boy Advance. Believe it or not, this is kind of a port and kind of not a port. It's a port in the fact that Doom is now running on the Game Boy, but they've also managed to get the full... this isn't a new engine running Doom. This is the full-fat Doom engine running on a Game Boy. As a result of that, it kind of runs like dog and looks like dog as well. But that's not the point. The point is that it runs at all. The fact that this thing runs on a Game Boy, the full fat Doom engine, obviously there are technical limitations, the resolution is garbage, so on and so forth. Now, since making these videos, I've actually looked at Doom 2 on the Game Boy, which never got released in the UK. That has its own custom engine and looks and runs way better. The resolution's better, the animation's smoother, the sprite scaling is infinitely better. It's just a better game all round. But the fact that this runs at all is pretty amazing, considering, again, it's the full fat Doom engine. Now, it's not the Ultimate Doom, so it's only got three episodes on here. But again, I think it's an amazing technical achievement. Much better than the SNES port, anyway. Right, so let's just have a quick look at the options. Not going to go too far into this. We've got messages on, sound effects on, music on, dynamic lighting or static lighting. I believe, from mucking around with it for a little bit, the static lighting might be better. I'm not sure. Brightness, I'm going to keep it at 3. And the controls, you have various control options, but I'm going to keep it to what is standard, just so I can experience basically how they would like me to play it. They thought this was the best control, method. I'm going for that. Doom 2 has auto run on it. This one doesn't. So we'll see how this runs. So the Tower of Babel is at the end of the second episode. Now, there are cheat codes to get you into the next level, and I have tapped that in, and I have put on a save state just at the beginning of the Tower of Babel. Let's just have a quick look at what the game would look like. I'm going to do it on Hurt Me Plenty because, that's how I'm doing it. Right, so again, you can see resolution, not great. These things, from a distance, not great. When you get close, it actually doesn't look too bad. The Doom 2 on the Game Boy Advance is so much better than this. So much better. But like I said, the fact that it runs at all is a miracle. And the fact that it runs better than the SNES version, not by much, but it does run better than the SNES version as well, is again a testament to how good this thing is. Okay, so I'm already getting hammered here. Let's go jump to my save state. Okay, here we are. This is the Tower of Babel. Let's put the map. There you go. Tower of Babel. Now, it hasn't got the map number on there, but this is map 16? Let me just check. No. Yes, this is map 16. So this version is on the Jaguar, 3DO, Game Boy Advance, PlayStation, and Saturn versions of Doom. This map exists. I'm looking at the Game Boy Advance version because I'm going to run all the PlayStation and Saturn specific maps afterwards. So this also does appear on the PlayStation version. But I figured, as soon as it appears on the Game Boy Advance version, why not look at that? Okay, so straight off the bat, you can see this is different. Like, there is a massive drop in front of me, and I have, what do I have? I have a supercharge, and I don't know what the other thing was. Don't think there's any secrets up here. Just checking, just checking. Alright, let's go and see what we can find. How much trouble are these switches? Was that a secret? What was that? Or was that's the music? Oh, plasma gun. Right on. That's to get me back up there. Alright. I'm already kind of nervous. Oh my, yeah. Frame rate through the toilet. Through the toilet? In the oh, good lord. I have, oh, here we go. Already I'm back in this corner. The other thing you'll notice is green blood. That's a Nintendo mandate, that, you know, standard for, even though Doom did have red blood, as far as I'm aware. Oh, circle strafing, not easy. Circle strafing is not easy on the direction buttons. This is a bit like Disruptor, when I was playing Disruptor on the PlayStation. It kind of worked a bit like this. Okay, but I'm still managing it. It's not that bad. Hurt me plenty, I think might have been a mistake, but there you go. Alright. We've got the Mouth for War riff running on as well. Okay, there was explosive barrels in there, so I don't know what happened to those guys. I'm going to leave that health, because I'm on 200 health and 200 armor. So I don't want to... have I been hit yet? I don't know. There's no way I avoided all of that, surely. Oh, what did that open? That's Cacodemon, isn't it? Oh, 2 Cacodemons, great. Oh yeah, I am getting hit. Oh no, I picked up the wrong thing. Right, I need to remember how to change weapons. Oh my god, there's 2 Barons there as well. Alright, let's just run in circles, let them deal with each other. Grab that plasma rifle. Figure out how to... Oh my god, there we go. Circle strafe these dudes. It's a shame because Doom... I believe this is made by a production company or person called David A. Palmer Productions. And like I said, rather than... Oh man, I can't straight away this all rather than put a port of Doom on here, they've just ported the Doom engine. Like, this is the full fat Doom engine. Obviously there are some... Oh man. There are some texture issues, like some of the skyboxes aren't there, some of the skyboxes are static. I've obviously turned on static lighting rather than dynamic lighting. But overall, it's not bad. Like, I've played worse 3D games. Oh my god, I'm getting mullered. I need some ammo. Oh my god, am I down to punch? I'm down to fists. Please let there be some ammo in there. I'm just gonna have to run away from this guy. Is there anything here? Don't bite me. Oh, good lord. What have I got? Is there anything in there? It's really hard to see at this resolution, but I don't know if there's any ammo. Oh my god, I've just opened more. Maybe I can run in here. Yes. 2 boxes of rockets. Where's the rocket launcher? Yes. No! 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 I was doing so well! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Oh my god, there's 3 of them! No, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. Running backwards. Firing rockets. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes, boy! No, boy? Yes! Alright, I need that. Something mental. Alright. Where the hell do I go? That was tight. I can't believe I got out of that. Alright, let's have a quick look. Where the hell am I going? Again, not easy to see at this resolution, but not impossible. There's a switch. So let's just have a quick ammo check. I've got 20 shells, 6 rockets. Alright, let's have a quick look. How do I change weapons? I know it's up and down. I've got none of that. None of that. What have I got? What have I got? What have I got? There you go. That'll do. Better safe than sorry. Alright, where am I going? Where am I going? What did that open? Oh god, please don't let more pinkies. That's... no. Okay. As far as the Tower of Babel goes, I would have rather have preferred one cyber demon than all of that nonsense. Oh my god, well that was quick. And this cacophony of bullets. Well, let's assess. That was an actual nightmare. God, that was difficult. Right, so the controls aren't bad. The strafe on the L and R buttons, once you've played a couple of first-person shooters on consoles, like retro consoles, like the PlayStation, the Saturn, stuff like that, you get used to it. That's not hard. You don't need dual analog controls to play old retro games on a console. Plus, the auto-aim, super generous. Weapon selection could be better, I'll admit, so you have to hold L and R and tap up and down, which means you can't run or strafe while selecting weapons. That's a bit of a nightmare. But, in all fairness, not the end of the world. You just got to make sure, like I did, just run in circles, let them kill each other while you assess ammo and stuff. Okay. Resolution again, not brilliant, but doable. It's fun. Like, I had a good time playing that level. Do I prefer it to the actual Tower of Babel? No. I like the dynamic of the Tower of Babel. The whole lost souls flying around while you're trying to kill a cyber demon. I actually kind of like that. Plus, you've got to strafe in the right directions, and you've got to make sure that the lost souls don't fly at you. You're aiming at the cyber demon. If the lost souls fly at you while you're shooting rockets at the cyber demon, the splash damage will kill you. So you end up killing yourself. There is a good dynamic there. That had a good selection of weapons. So we had a plasma rifle, a rocket launcher, and a shotgun. And a really tight little area. It's more like close quarters combat with some of the hardest enemies in Doom 1. I'm not going to say it's better, but I actually kind of like that. I would definitely play that level again. It's short, it's hard, and it's to the point. I like that. Alright. Now, when I press the button here, we're going to move on to the next level. Let me end this video here, and then I'll start the next one by literally just carrying on from where we are now.